This is Golden Kamuy. I don't know how to pronounce it, but whatever it is, it's great. It's a high recommend. If you haven't read this, check it out. It kind of just rolled off the assembly line, though. It's a pretty new manga. It might have been out for a few years, but it was recently translated into English. I think it won some major awards. That's how I found about it. So I got this copy here from the local library, and again, hard recommend, love it. So I'll give you a little bit of background, but not give too much away. So there is the immortal Sugimoto, who is a Japanese soldier in the Russo-Japanese War at the beginning of the 20th century. And he finds out that there's some gold that is hidden somewhere on the northernmost Japanese island, which I believe is pronounced like Hakinodo, or I don't know. It's spelled out in here. I don't really remember it off the top of my head, but the one that's above Honshu. The art in this is amazing. One of my favorite things just about manga in general is how usually the writer is also the artist. And there's so many benefits to that. The thing about comics or manga when the writer is also the artist, I feel they get the mood that they're trying to get across so much better. So they convey feelings and pathos to the character a lot better than when you're detached and you have a writer and an artist and they're separate. Yeah, so he's a soldier, but then he gets discharged and he's trying to find this gold so he can pay for an operation for his friend. And one of the drivers of the plot, I'm not even going to give it away, it's a real early twist, but it's a cool twist. So the map is, let's just say the map is very unique. And it's sort of what drives forward the plot of this. And overall, it was amazing. The thing about manga is I find it to be just such a great value. Also, look at some of this art. I love the setting too. It is quite violent. It has a parental advisory sticker on the front. But yeah, the art in it, it's amazing. One of the things though I love about this is its setting. So it's set right after the Russo-Japanese War. So I guess it's somewhere in the early 1900s. So probably like, it doesn't explicitly say, but it's probably after 1906 and before the First World War, certainly. So it's a setting and a time period that is not explored in any other work of fiction that I've ever read. I've never read anything set during this time period in the islands of Japan. So I found that just really refreshing. I do like some of the technical breakdowns that the writer gives. And that's one of the things I really like about manga too, is if you read the Golgo 13, which I've done a review of, if you read Golgo 13 series, the author gives a breakdown of some of Golgo 13's favorite weapons and tactics and blah, blah, blah. And One Piece also does the same. And this gives some breakdowns about Sugimoto's gun. He uses a Type 30. And it just adds to the world building. It ends up completely immersing you. Yeah, here we have this opening scene, and then this is where it cuts to what is the present for this. So the whole first beginning is a flashback to the Russo-Japanese War. The character is called the Immortal Sugimoto because he cannot die, or more accurately, we'll say will not die. He survived the Russo-Japanese War basically by not getting killed. That's his words, not mine. It's a direct quote. And definitely pick this up. The thing I love about manga is just the sheer value. So you get this entire volume. How many pages is it? It's well over 200 pages, right? However many pages it is. But on Viz's website, it's $12.99. You get a great volume that looks great on your bookshelf. Or in my case, you just get it for free from the library, and when you're done, you return it. I wish that, and this is kind of, I'm going off the rails here, but I wish American comics would learn a little bit from manga. I get so much more value out of manga, and I just feel like the stories are more immersive, and certainly the subject matters are so much more diverse. I mean, can you imagine a comic book based on somebody searching for gold after the Russo-Japanese War? No, you can't imagine it because it would never exist. So definitely check this out, and I got more manga coming your way. So like, comment, subscribe. I hope that everyone is into manga by this point because it is. I just think it's amazing. And if you can't find a manga that you like, then you're not trying hard enough.